Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to share with you all another amazing recipe. I'm making Liberian red oil cassava leaves. So if you're interested in how I came up with this beautiful and really tasty recipe, I will encourage you to please keep watching. And guys, please encourage me by subscribing to the channel. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, I will start off by adding some water to the pot. Okay, as you can see on the screen, I display the amount of water and the other ingredients, so you can just follow that. And I allow the water to heat up. After heating up, I'm adding some assorted meat and some fish. Please go with what you would prefer. Okay, I have washed down this meat and clean them up really good before adding them to the pot. So these are the seasoning I will be using: some bouillon, seasoned salt, and black pepper to give the meat some great taste. And also what I added there was a tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm just going to stir everything up really good. After stirring it, I will allow the meat to cook until it's mostly I will allow the meat to cook until the meat is soft, but not 100% soft, because we will continue the cooking. Okay, so yeah. So guys, while the meat is cooking, I will be working on some cassava leaves. Okay, so here I will be working with this brand. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just rinsing it up a bit. You know, I don't know where this cassava leaf were ground. So yeah, I just choose to be on the safe side, guys, just to rinse it out a bit. So that's why what I'm doing. And after rinsing it up, I will take it to the blender and blend it up. What happens when you blend your cassava leaf even more, it helps to soften the leaf, because this leaf is so tough. So I will be using some habanero, onion, and eggplant to blend along with the cassava leaf. So I will just show you what I'm doing here. So I just cut the vegetables into a size I can fit in a blender, and right now I'm just adding the cassava leaves. I will blend everything up and add it to the meat. My blender is messing like that because I already blended part of the cassava leaf previously that I didn't show you guys. So I'm just blending, making sure it's well blended before adding it to our pot. So like I said, guys, I placed the amount of season, like the amount of water on the string, so you can just follow that as you are watching this video. So what I did, I allowed the meat to cook, okay, until the meat was mostly soft, or like I said earlier, not 100%, because I'm continuing the cooking process. Right now I'm just adding our blended cassava leaf to the pot, you know, and after adding it, I would stir it really good. As you can see, we still have water from the meat that I cooked earlier. We still have enough water, so I won't be adding water right now. We allow it to cook so that the cassava leaf can release its own fluid, and if we need more water, we'll add more. So what I'm going to do, after stirring it, I will allow the cassava leaf to cook. You see how green it is? We will cook the cassava leaf until it loses this green color, and the green will become like forest green. That's what you want before you can go to the next steps. So right now, the next step, what you see me adding here is like a tablespoon of soda. I just mix it up and I'm adding it to the cassava leaf. You can use the country soda, or you can use the white soda. So what the soda do to the cassava leaf is it helps to soften the cassava leaf more, okay, but it's optional, because for today's recipe I'm not using peanut butter. So I love my cassava leaf with peanut butter, but today I'm not using peanut butter. Maybe our next cassava leaf recipe we will use peanut butter. So yeah, I'm just going to allow it to cook. While the cassava leaf is cooking, these are the ingredients I will just blend and put it in the soup later. Again, these ingredients, they are optional. You can just use your pepper and your onion. For me, I love to add more vegetable to my cassava leaf. I don't know why. So what I'm adding right now is some crab that I've washed and cut up into a preferred size, and here we go. These are the blended vegetables that I showed you earlier, plus a little bit of dry shrimp. I just washed them up, cut it up, and blended them. That's why I added to our soup. I'm adding some moi moi, okay, to just intensify our cassava leaf, to just make, give it some great flavor, guys. And here we go. I'm adding some seasoning, some cooking cube, buoyant seasoning, and some seasoned salt. Please, as you are going along, taste your food. Maybe the quantity of your cassava leaf will be more or less than mine, so the seasons that I use here maybe might not fit, might not like give your soup that taste that you want. So as you are cooking, just stir your food, give it some taste, and see what is lacking. Then you can maybe add additional seasoning, or you just don't add anything. So I'm just mixing the seasoning, the peppers, and everything up. When it's well mixed, I will just cover it up and allow it to cook before adding the oil. So guys, like I said earlier, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's really encouraging when I check the YouTube and see 1 subscriber, 2 subscriber. You guys don't know how good it feels. It's so encouraging. It's so encouraging. So please encourage me by subscribing to the channel, by liking the video, and also leaving some comment of what you want to see more on the channel. Okay, appreciate that really much. So here we are. Like I said, you see the amount of water, as if I filled up this pot with water. I don't know why, but this soup and water. So you want to be careful with water again. I don't know how much I can stretch this in my video. Be careful when you adding water to the soup, because it like the water from the blended peppers, onion adds to it, the water from the cassava leaf itself, then the extra water you're adding, when it all sums up, it just like increased. So yeah, what I added was some fresh palm oil. I'm just stirring it up again and allow it to cook. So for this time around, I will allow the cassava leaf, the oil, to cook until the water is all gone. When your water is all gone, that means your cassava leaf is gone. It's okay. Or at times the water may be like 95%. Like you can see, mine is about 95% gone. So I'm okay with that. So this is the end of it. I hope I try to make it as clear as possible. If you have any question on any of the steps that you might not get too clear, please ask. I'll be willing to answer. So this is it. The cassava leaf is cooked. It's tasting good and it looks beautiful. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.